Hey guys, it's Ev and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm wearing the same exact outfit I wore in last week's video because I'm filming on the same day, but we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, so today's video is another advice video, and we did this project in health about things that we wish we had known in middle school, and then we sent these cards to the middle school health classes, and that gave me this idea of just telling you guys a whole bunch of things that I wish I had known in middle school and also in high school, and just advice for you guys to just have a better time, more positive, fun times while you're in school. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. I said that so weird, I'm sorry. Number 1. You're probably only angry because your hormones are going crazy and your body's changing and it just doesn't know what's happening. Like, a lot of the time I would be just really angry or upset or like irritated and annoyed, and there would be no reason behind it. Like, if I had took the time to stop and reflect, I'd be like, whoa, why am I mad? There's no reason to be mad. Like, your body is just doing crazy things and you just kind of feel irritated and annoyed all the time, but there's really no reason to be. So if you're all of a sudden feeling like really angry, really upset, really annoyed, really mad, really sad, just stop and be like, wait a second, why am I actually feeling this way? And if you can't identify a specific thing that's causing those emotions, just smile, deep breath, and push it away, because there's probably no reason to be mad and you shouldn't waste time feeling these things if there's no reason. If there's actually a reason behind why you are feeling the way you are, then you should go talk to your friends or your guidance counselor, your parents, just talk it out and be like, hey, I'm really upset because so-and-so said this about me and I don't know what to do, something like that. But don't let like little things just get you upset. Like, really, my mom used to always say if I was crying, she was like,
did someone die?
And I would be like, no. And she'd be like,
okay, then stop crying.
because, like, you know what I mean? Like, little things that happen in middle school aren't that big of a deal. So just try to figure out, like, why am I actually upset? And then decide if it's actually a good enough reason to be upset or not. Number 2, kind of going along with that, is the world is not ending. Nothing is not that big of a deal. You're 12 years old, okay? Like, you're 12. Especially for middle school. I mean, I guess like 13, 14, 15-year-olds also this kind of happens, but like, you're really young, and that one math grade will not matter in 10 years. Obviously, like, do not give up on school. Like, try your best in school, but if you get like 175, the world is not over. If you are no longer friends with one person, or if you don't have a boyfriend in 7th grade, like, the world is not over, okay? Like, you're 12 years old, you have so much life still going. There's no reason to be like freaking out. Your problems are like minuscule compared to the problems of the rest of the world. So just like take a deep breath and be like, okay, I am just in middle school, enjoying life, trying my best in school. I don't need to be freaking out because the world is not ending, okay? Okay. Number 3, again, kind of ties in with that. I just punched myself in the face. That was good. Grades do matter. You should really try in school because they will matter. Some of your middle school grades will go onto your high school transcript, you know, it depends. But just don't let those grades control your life. Of course, try really hard, make sure that you have time to do your homework and study, but don't let those grades get in the way of living. Don't let school get in the way of learning. My friend's mom said that quote and it was really good. So just make sure that you are still having time to hang out with your friends and enjoy yourself, especially in middle school, because you are going to get so busy when you get to high school. So just make sure that you're organized and that you can do your homework and study and still get good grades, but also have time to have a life and just enjoy hanging out with your friends. Number 4, don't have your friends tell guys that you like them, because that just never works out well, and then it's just awkward for the rest of the school year. I'm just going to end it there. Number 5, also, don't obsess over guys. You're 12, and if you're a guy, don't obsess over girls, because you're 12. You can have crushes on people, like, that's normal, but like, you don't need to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend in middle school, or even like 9th or 10th grade. Like, really, like, whoa. Like, take the time to figure out who you are and make your friends and have a friend group and just be positive and know like who you are, and try to figure out who you are as a person first, because you can't really be in a good relationship with someone if you still have no idea what the heck's happening with yourself. So you need to make a relationship with yourself first before you can have a relationship with another person in that kind of way, and like, you're probably not ready for that in 6th, 7th, or 8th grade. Just saying. Another thing is just be kind to everyone no matter what. If they're mean to you, be kind to them. If they're nice to you, be kind to them. If they are weird, be kind to them because they're just like you trying to figure out who they are. So just be nice to everyone because then everyone's going to be nicer to you, and those people that are mean to you, if you're nice with them, they will get annoyed that you're being kind to them. So just be a positive, kind person because it'll make other people's day, and it'll show teachers that you are a respectful, nice person because they will notice it, other people will notice it, and it'll just be a good thing to carry with you throughout life that you are just the kind person. If there's some crazy drama going on,
all you gotta do is walk away.
take yourself out of it. Do not talk about the drama, gossip about it. Don't be a part of it because it's going to just make you so stressed out and make you really negative. And you don't want to be negative because your body's already going crazy, and if you have more negative feelings, like, the world might end. But just take yourself like out of that because then you will feel like the world is ending if you have all these things going on. So just take yourself out and be like, whoa guys, like I can't do this, and just wait until it cools down, and hopefully other people will follow your example if you're like, I'm not going to be a part of that. Because I know I had some crazy like friendship drama in 6th grade that was totally not worth it, and like we're friends again now and it's totally fine, and we're kind of both like, why were we so crazy in middle school? So like, just don't let that happen because you might not be able to become friends again in high school, and you'll regret it for a really long time because yeah, maybe it was just your body being weird and you were just getting annoyed with this person, and then you have this huge blowout. Like, just step away, take a deep breath, and be like, I don't need to be mad at this person because there's no reason to be mad at this person. We can still be friends. And if you're like getting annoyed with them because you're spending so much time with them, because that happens a lot, if you're like hanging out with one person every day, then just be like, hey, let's just like take a break for a little bit and then we'll come back and it'll be fine. Like, no, just like take yourself out of the situation for a little bit. Don't let it blow up into this huge thing that doesn't need to happen. And I guess all of these tips are kind of the same, but my next thing is just don't make everything a big deal. Like, everything's okay. You're 12 years old, like, or 15, or if you're 20, like, nothing is that big of a deal. Just be like, whoa, okay, my problem's this big. People that live in third world countries that don't have clean water and food, this big problems, okay? Like, if you wore the same shirt as Stephanie did one day, like, but just don't let like little things like that get into your brain because they're not worth it. And yeah, just don't make things a huge deal that don't need to be a huge deal because you're just gonna feel all like inside, and you don't need that. You want to feel like ooh. Number 9 is to enjoy your time in middle school and high school while it lasts. I'm a senior this year in high school, and I look back on middle school and I miss it so much. I don't know why. I have this really like strong nostalgia feeling for middle school because I did so much like reading and just like cool projects. I loved all of my history classes that I had, and my English classes that I had in middle school for some reason. I don't know. I just loved them so much, and I wish I could go back to them. So just really like be in the moment, be present, and enjoy your time at school. Enjoy your teachers. Enjoy the decreased amount of homework that you have in middle school compared to what you'll have in high school and college. Like, just enjoy it and be present. And I already kind of talked about this, but my last thing is to just take the time to figure out who you are, and especially in middle school and then in high school as you're starting to like figure out really like how everything's gonna work with your life, and just really take the time to be like, hey, like, this is what I value, these are my morals, this is what I want to do with my life. Maybe you don't have to know that obviously, but if you want to start thinking about that and kind of just figure out like, this is who I am, so that you can make the best decisions with friends and relationships and that kind of stuff. If you know who you are, if you know what you value, what you hold in your heart, and that'll just help you with everything else in life if you just have like a really strong sense of self. So just take the time, maybe even like meditate, write in a journal, like just figure out who you are because it'll help you with so many other things. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys a little bit. I wish I had known some of these things. If I'm like, wow, I was just like dumb. Like, I let things get so crazy, and I let little arguments with friends make me so mad for like months on end, and there was like no point at all. So just take the time to be like, okay, everything's fine, we're gonna be positive, because it's not worth having this like mega drama blow up in middle school that will like live with you through high school, because people will remember things that happened, and it's just not worth it. So hopefully this video is helpful. And if you have any things that you have questions about, like middle schoolers, especially if you want me to answer some questions, comment down below and I will respond. And if you want me to make a video more about like high school, you can. I actually have some, I will link them up here, but I can make another one if you want. And yeah, so I will see you next week, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. Bye.
One.